one there is, bro. Trashy movie theaters is now a trend by my boy Cameron with the big ass forehead. Shout out to him. All right, let's get into it,
There
man.
are many, many,
God
many
damn, that
stupid
forehead's
trends
huge.
on the internet. Like, if I had a dime for how many stupid trends there were on the internet, I'd be a gazillionaire. But this trend might take the cake for one of the dumbest trends to ever come out. And this is the chicken jockey trend, which we just saw in the intro clip, where you
Bro, you know what I think, bro? And bear with me on this.
basically go to the
I
Minecraft
honestly
movie,
think
wait
that
for the
niggas
part
with
where it
the
says chicken
big
jockey,
ass
then you just
foreheads,
go
you know,
crazy,
their
throwing everything around and
hairline going back, the corners are receding and they thinning out. They are the ones who get the beards the earliest. They really are. Because, and bear with me on this thought that I'm formulating. This is just a theory. Like me. Like, you already know, I already told y'all, my hairline's not really receding. I got a big forehead. And the hoes be telling me, oh my god, it's not that big. I'm like, shut up, bitch. It's decently big. It is. You know, and I already, I told myself that, hey, once I get done with the dreads, my last hairstyle, second to last hairstyle, as of maybe right now, because I don't think y'all know this, but I'm gonna talk to y'all about this. I think I want to get a perm. I think I want to get a perm as my last hairstyle because I'm like, fuck it. If it's gonna be my last hairstyle, like this may be the longest my hair has ever been before, like since I was a baby. I think this is the longest my hair has ever been since I was a baby. Cause I used to have an afro, and then I also used to have cornrows and shit like that. But my dad cut it off because people kept saying I was a girl. They kept mistaking me as a girl and shit like that. But I'm getting off topic. Getting off topic. But yes, I think niggas who like either hairlines receding or at least black dudes, they have like the best type of beard. I think all the hair growth goes from the hair growth power mainly from the hair. It stops or it slows down, and then the beard just comes in like just as fast. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I don't trim my beard and like if I don't trim my beard at all, this is gonna be it's long as fuck. Like y'all saw how I was looking like a caveman like a couple weeks ago. I had to trim that bitch down, and plus it's summer. I can't have a long ass beard no more. But here's the thing, it still looks fucking thick. Like it's thick as fuck, and this is what I wanted. I'm not like I said, I'm not shutting up. I'm not shaving off the beard as of right now. Now, if and when I get my perm, it's gonna be a different story. But hey, maybe I'll rock a perm with the beard. I don't know, you know. But yes, I think when the hairline starts going back and then your corners start thinning out and shit like that, I think that's when the beard powers like start to come in and thicken up and shit like that.
acting like a legit 2-year-old, all for some TikTok clout,
Like,
nothing
look at his
else.
beard.
This is
I
just
mean, he
to
needs to
be
trim that bitch up.
disruptive and just get
But
some
his beard
likes
looks
on
alright.
TikTok. It is the dumbest thing ever. I don't know what it is about the word chicken jockey, but this word is like a sleeper agent activation word. It turns into World War III in the theaters when people hear that.
Look
Are
how
the people
big
who
Jack
have
Black's
chicken
forehead
jockey
is
and
compared to his
legitimately
beard. Like,
tweak
bro.
out. These people are tweaking out harder than Kodak. Hey, shout out Kodak though. Hope that man gets the help that he needs. Like, I understand that there's many people
with the best
excited to
beards
see
have
the
receding
Minecraft movie. I mean,
receding
Minecraft is one of
hairlines.
those
Everybody knows
games
that.
that is considered legendary. It's the game we all know and love.
And
It's the
also,
game
why
where
is
when you
it
hop
every time
on,
we
it
react to his
instantly
video, he doesn't
teleports you
have like
back
a
to
fresh
that time
lineup
in your
or like
life
his
where
beard
the only
is
thing
just
you had to
scraggly?
worry about were the mobs coming at night. Nothing else. You didn't have to worry.
Come on, my guy. It's not lined up or anything. Like, bruh, you just like it looks like you just wolfing it, but it looks like it seems like it's the same. Like, you don't do nothing to it, and I know you gotta cut it. I don't think I've ever seen this man when I reacted to him with a fresh, nice, crispy cut and a like lined up beard. I don't think I've ever seen it. Like y'all have seen me when I was bumming it and I was looking like a caveman, and also when I fucking got my shit lined up and shit like that. Y'all seen it.
About
I don't know what's going
bills,
on, man. You need that shit
essays,
lined up.
credit cards,
I know you're
taxes,
not
all
that broke.
that BS. All you
Not
have to
calling
worry
you
about
broke,
were
but I'm just
creepers,
saying.
spiders, zombies, and how to get to the nether. And the fact that that game came out 13 years ago and it's managed to stay pretty relevant for the past 13 years is pretty crazy. And the fact that this sandbox game that
Also,
a
somebody
majority of us
fucking that
grew up
shit smells
playing
fucking
now
amazing.
has a movie in theaters is even crazier. So it makes sense on why so many people are excited to see this new movie. But I feel like a lot of people are just using this excitement as an outlet to be disruptive and trash movie theaters. It's not like people actually care about this movie. They just want to go to just be a jackass pretty much.
You're being a nuisance. It is my first time seeing this trend too. What the hell? But look at this. These are all teenage white boys who are doing this shit. Like, you don't hear about this in Cincinnati and shit like that, because I don't think black niggas are going to see fucking Minecraft, the movie. The game is cool. It's very soothing, especially the music, but niggas aren't going to see this. Niggas are not going to see fucking Minecraft, bro. Like, I'm about to call two niggas. And I think I know the two niggas, especially the game head niggas. Hold on. Let's see if this nigga answers. So he's probably asleep. We call another nigga. I know he's on the game. So he's up. Not FaceTime audio. Bruh. No, call. Why the fuck is it FaceTime audio? This shit's fucking retarded. Nigga, call the person. Bruh. This phone is so fucking retarded. But I've had this for a while. I'm not changing. I just paid this bitch off.
You're trying to reach is
Well, both these niggas is busy. But, as I was saying, no niggas is going to see Minecraft. And no, it's just like the fucking Borderlands. Like, niggas are not going to see that, but there wasn't a trend on trash in movie theaters. It's all white boys.
We really gotta break down what just happened. This man brought a whole roll of toilet paper into the movie theaters to throw it at the exact moment it said chicken jockey. And as you can also see, there's a guy getting popcorn dumped on him as well. There's even people twirling their shirts around in the air. Anytime I see one of these chicken jockey videos, I cringe so hard because of how unfunny it is. Like, I laugh at stupid stuff all the time. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I see a stupid meme on like IG Reels or TikTok, I'm gonna laugh. But this right here, I feel like it's just straight up caveman humor. Like, I feel like a wooden pencil has a higher IQ than every human being in this room. This grown man brought a roll of toilet paper into the movie theaters to throw it at that exact moment. This is actually sad. This is unemployed activities. And I know there's gonna be people in the comments like, oh, it's just people having fun, you know, people are just hyped to see the movie. There's no harm in
Nah, fuck that. You can have fun without trashing a fucking place and being a nuisance to other people, because guess what? After they leave, people who are working that night have to clean that shit up. And guess what? They're not getting no tips, not doing anything. They're probably making 10 to 11 an hour, maybe. And that's maybe. You know, tell me what these theaters are paying them these days. I ain't gonna lie, the amount that they charge for tickets and food and shit like that, they need to be paying them around like 15. But yeah, like, this isn't funny, and yeah, they said they're just having fun. No, they're not having fun. They're being nuisance and causing, uh, they're being reckless on purpose, and not even thinking about the people who have to clean that up, or maybe they are and they just don't care.
In this, which yeah, it is people just having fun, but it's at the expense of these minimum wage workers.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you can have as much fun as you want at the movie theaters, but at the same time, I know for a fact that none of these teenagers or grown men in this room are cleaning any of this stuff up. They're just walking out right as the movie ends, because they don't care about who's working there or any of that. All they care about is just being disruptive. If I had to clean all that up, I'm not gonna lie, I'm quitting right on the spot. If I was like a high schooler or something, I had a long day of algebra, right? I get a little bit of homework done, but I still got some more to do when I get home. I walk into work and I have to clean all this BS up, brother. When I tell you, I am done. I am completely DONE done. I'm out of there. You will never catch me at another movie theater after that BS. I'm legit throwing hands with the whole management, even the people in the theater. Like, there's ways to have fun without being obnoxious. You don't have to act like a toddler in the movie theaters to have fun. Like, y'all remember when Minions Rise of Gru came out and there was that whole trend of people who walked in looking sophisticated with all the suits and stuff? I feel like that trend was less disruptive than this trend right here. Like, yeah, there still were people being disruptive with that whole Rise of Gru trend, but the whole idea of that trend wasn't meant to be disruptive. It was just for you to rock a suit to the movie theaters. This chicken jockey trend is meant to be disruptive. It's meant for you to just shout and do all these things during
See, here's the thing. And one thing I can't say that Rise of Gru trend, I haven't seen that, but I ain't gonna lie, I would have laughed at that. Like, that was kind of funny. And like, they weren't being disruptive. They were just it's just like a simple but funny thing. Cause like, why would you do that? Why everybody rocking a suit to watch Rise of Gru? Like, that type of shit is like, that's kind of funny, and I like that shit. They're not being disruptive. They're just wearing a suit and all just going together and watching the movie. Like, that's just dope as hell.
Are watching this movie with the intent of disrupting it. It's like everyone who's watching this movie is
I was
trying
in that
so
theater,
hard
not
to
saying
be
I'm not going to see Minecraft, but if I was in that theater while niggas was throwing popcorn, bro, I would have instantly got up, walked out, told the management, hey, bro, either y'all give me my money back or y'all can give me something free, because them niggas are throwing popcorn, being disruptive, and I'm trying to watch this movie.
Now I know that since the movie
like, let
isn't
niggas throw
good,
popcorn
that's
while
the
watching
reason
fucking
why a
films
lot of
last night,
people
bro.
are doing this. But at the same time, it is a movie. You know, when you go to the movies, you gotta have movie etiquette. You're not supposed to be out here shouting, screaming, doing all this BS. Like, you're supposed to be quiet watching the movie. Like, I could you not. When I went to go see this movie, it didn't even sound like a movie theater half the time. It sounded like a lunchroom. Like, there are hype moments in movie theaters. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, when Captain America picked up Thor's hammer in Endgame, everyone in the theater was cheering because it made sense to cheer. You know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Captain America just picked up Thor's hammer. That was never supposed to happen, but it was crazy, so everyone just started cheering, right? But when it comes to
something, I was never supposed to happen. Everybody, see, you're not a real Marvel fan if you thought that was supposed to happen. That happened in the comics. So the fact that they brought the comics, they brought the comic, action into the theaters, like, everybody was hyped about that. Another thing that everybody was hyped about, that everybody was coming back. They was like, hell yeah! Once all the portals popped up, when he said Adventures Assemble, niggas was hyped.
This Minecraft movie, everyone just sits there clapping and screaming the entire time. And it's not because the movie is good or anything. It's just because the movie is bad.
Do you see that grown man right there, bro? Hold on, bro. I never just saw that grown man. Hold on.
But it's Minecraft.
Look,
it's just
look. Because grown man just sitting down, he's not doing anything, trying to enjoy the movie, and the little boys are throwing fucking popcorn on him and shit like that. And they just popped one of those confetti things all over him.
The movie is bad, but it's Minecraft. So it's pretty much just this ironic clapping and cheering that gets annoying very quickly. Call me the fun police or whatever.
I wouldn't have been asking if that nigga just got
a lot of people forget that this is a kid's movie at the end of the day. Some kids just want to sit there and enjoy the movie. And that's kind of hard when there's all this BS going on. And if I was a parent, I would be pretty scared to take my child to see this movie. I'm afraid he might get sacrificed after the words chicken jockey comes out of someone's mouth. But what's even worse about this whole chicken jockey trend is that the director of the Minecraft movie is quite literally encouraging this. Like, this man has been claiming that he's apparently been losing sleep over this because it's so hysterical, when in reality, it is not that funny. This man is only hyping it up so he can get a part 2 of that movie and cash out even more. Like,
and here's the thing. If I was that director, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't say the same thing. I'd be like, hey, it's all fun. I'm glad y'all enjoying the movie, but y'all got to be cognizant and mindful of other people who actually trying to enjoy it and experience this movie. We all have, we can all have fun, but not at the expense of others. So be respectful if you're doing this. Like, I don't want y'all doing that. I don't want y'all ruining everyone else's experience at the movie. I'm glad y'all enjoy it, but don't take it too far that it ruins other people's perception of the movie or ruins other people's time.
It's only funny because this man is making money from it. Let's be completely real here. The more people that disrupt the movie and record videos and upload them to TikTok just puts more money in his pocket, so this man could care less. He also claims that it's funny that the cops are getting called on people when literally all they're doing is just throwing popcorn, when that's not the case. I mean, we saw in the intro clip that a dude had a literal chicken within the theater, and this trend is getting so bad that theaters are putting up messages for people
Like, how the fuck was he able to get that whole live chicken to a theater, bro? Like, they need to go back to start putting y'all. I don't know if y'all remember this, but they used to have security guards in the movie theater. They used to
scream and shout when the chicken jockey part comes up. Yes, the chicken jockey is in the movie. No, that doesn't mean you get to turn the theater into a PvP arena. While you're mining for laughs and dodging zombies, don't grief other guests. AKA be cool. Our staff aren't mobs. Don't aggro them. No redstone contraptions in the aisles. Seriously. By redstone contraptions, I'm pretty sure they're probably talking about like fireworks. There's gotta be a clip of somebody out there lighting fireworks out in this movie. Unfortunately. Pro tip, respecting the theater keeps your XP high and your band risk low. Let's keep the chaos in the movie.
They need to ban these niggas, bro.
Your friendly neighborhood theater staff. Definitely not villagers. Look, I can't lie. It's pretty clever how they put that whole presentation together, bars. But at the same time, I find it so sad how grown adults can't control themselves while watching this movie. Like, some people genuinely want to enjoy the movie, even though I know the movie sucks. But like, what were we supposed to expect from a Minecraft movie, you know? I mean, Jack Black is Steve. Shout out Jack Black. That man has some classics like Nacho Libre, one of my favorite movies growing up. But why does this man have gray in his beard and he's playing as Steve? Since when did Steve have gray in his beard? This is just some white nonsense. Give me a random white guy off the street in a blue tee. I'd rather take that than freaking Jack Black as Steve. But then again, I am pretty impressed on how a movie about Minecraft was made. Like, it's just crazy to even think about. Overall, I just find this trend so dumb. I can't wait for this trend to end. This trend genuinely pisses me off. Like, this is just straight up unemployed .2 GPA activities, honestly. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. All that being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Twitch Cameron WAK, Instagram Cameron WAK, Discord link in the description. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
Shout out to Cameron, man. What you need to do is go ahead and get you a fresh lineup and shit like that, man. You know your forehead big. Don't mean you don't need to have a lineup, nigga. Come on now. Be for real. Shout out to Cameron, though.